We're on week 7 of transforming this thing now. The wall has now dried from when Dad's plasterboarded it. We are looking to do this doorway now, basically plasterboard that up, and then we should be getting on and hopefully finish this wall. Got to sand it all down for when we do these bits here, because otherwise it won't sit flush. Sand that down, and this is ready for paint. We're also going to try and paint that one and that one at some point today. This one's been painted. That's ready to go, and yeah, basically, only got that little hole to do. Put the bits up there, and then that's that done. It really just ended the clip. But basically, once that in there is done, we can start carpeting it, and then once it's painted and carpeted, we can move it. Now we have got the radiators going. At some point, we just need a boiler. We've got all the cabling, all the connections we need for the radiators. It's just the fact that we need to get it installed. So we might get that done before we may start carpeting. I don't know yet. I don't know what the plan is. Got it all ready. We just got to get this room done, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, should get ready today. Another thing I've also got to do is I need to get a bit of wood to go along here to basically make that nice and tidy. We've left a little bit of a lip so it can sit in there as well. So when we plaster around it, it should be fine then. Because at that point then, it'll just make it look really nice. When it looks really nice, it'll be nice and presentable. But yeah, we're going to have a good. Now it is almost the end of the week, but now is Easter, the start of the Easter sort of holiday days, and because of that, we've actually got we can't work, so it's bank holiday. So we're hoping for a few nice easy days. We will also be going to see a bit of a new thing that we're going to be buying, which I won't spoil just yet. But if we do, it will change pretty much like us being down here and everything. So yeah, let's get to work. Let's get all that done, and we should be sound. And boom! Wow. So we've got the frame ready. Dad's just done that, and honestly, it looks really good. And now all we've got to do is basically put the plasterboard on, make a little trim piece to go on top, and because it's in 2 halves, and then boom, back on, and that will be flush then. And all we've got to do then is basically plaster around it so it's nice and flat. And that is actually ready. Jesus, it actually looks quite nice. There is something else we've just been doing, which I will just showcase right now. It's a bit of a tool, maybe a bit of equipment that we're going to use, which is going to make doing outside really well. As you can tell, I'm really not feeling the bad at the moment. Hay fever is kicking in, and it's kicking me like a rabid dog. It's horrible, and I can't stop sneezing and sniffling. So if this has been cutting quite a bit, then you know why. But yeah, week 7 is looking good already now. The main work to be done tomorrow and Sunday. Now I know tomorrow's Friday, because tomorrow's actually bank holiday, but over the weekend we do try and do a lot on here. Just today was a little bit stressful time, so yeah. Let me show you what else we bought. Cement mixer. This thing is incredible. Just test it, it does actually work. We'll put it in that corner just for a bit. We've just been working on the car as well, which you'll see in the car video, but yeah, this is going to help doing all of that even better, because then we just do it not having to mix in a wheelbarrow. It's now the Saturday of day 7 now. We're going to do a lot on the car today, but we just thought we'd crack on a little bit in here as well. So we've got the frame up for the door. We just need to basically plaster all around so it just sort of sinks in. We need to do that bit there, and across the arch today. Luckily, we're hoping this should be the only board we need, because we do have some, to do at the top of there, we do have some little bits to line around, so we should be fine. Basically, once that's done, all we're going to do then is sand down the cracks so they're nice and smooth with the wall. We've got to put the tape over it as well, and then we'll paint it. We're not going to plaster it because there's no point. Not many people do the plaster nowadays. It's just not essentially needed. So we're just doing a bit of work on the car at the moment, which I'll explain obviously in this video at the time. But we're going to try and crack on that once that's sort of doing. I may try and get another plasterboard, but I don't think that's going to be enough. But if we need to, we'll just go and get it. And then once it's painted, carpets will go in. Well, this obviously needs to be completely cleared. The carpets will go in, and this little room will be done. Just got to put a few bits here and there, as I mentioned previously, I need to put a bit of board along there, make it look nice there. But yeah, pretty much after that, we'll be done, ready to move in. I've been to B&Q, got another plasterboard so we can do this side. Dad's actually sort of sanding off all the edges so it's nice and smooth. We should know, it's just set the fire alarm off. But yeah, once it's done that, we're going to get the other board back on and all across there as well. And that will be the wall done. Then all it needs is just painting, and yeah, and we've also done that wall as well. Like I actually helped with this one, which is quite good, but we've done all around there, so it should close that all up. At that point then we can sand that one and paint that one as well. And then it's up to the flooring. Well, we've got to put the radiator bits on as well, but then it's flooring. What we need to do in here is actually tidy up, because it is getting a bit of a mess now. Like, I know a lot of it is, it's pretty much mine anyway. But basically we need to clear up over there, clear up down here. Those are wheels which will actually be going on this thing. So by the time you've seen this part, I'm on the painting start of the side of the stage. It's actually been painted, looks really good, but more of that on the car video. And then we need to also sort of clear up here as well. I think Ollie's going to get his own little cabinet bits for all his bits. We're going to need to move that box. It's a cement mixer, fully built. Look at that. Just look at it. It's sick. And this will then get all this. We're going to need to get all this moved as well. A lot of it's just sort of rubbish and going to rubbish bags. But then, yeah, just got to get everything installed then. Got to make sure the welder and the air compressor are in places where it's accessible, but can still just plug them in, turn them on, which I think along this wall somewhere. Well, I might end up getting some more sort of like workbenches here as well. I am probably going to end up replacing those sort of further on down the line, but I don't know yet. For the moment, it's sort of sick as it is. Some shelving, and then we're also thinking of something here in the middle of between those two sort of pylons, which you'll see what it is. You'll see what it is. It's going to be sick. It's going to help everything with the cars. But then we need to decide what we're going to do with this wall. We think we might just paint it black, to be honest. Use like a black varnish, but up to Ollie. We may end up continuing it all the way around. I have no idea yet. But another thing we're also going to try and get at some point is wall lights as well. So we've got the lights on top, and then light can go on the side as well. Ollie did buy some little round ones, so they're pretty sick. We need to get them installed at some point. But yeah, this place is going to look like an actual unit. I can't wait. Back in the unit, and oh my God, we've finished this wall. Now, we're not going to do it up there because there's just absolutely no point to paint over it. I can trim that down. I've got to put some little bits on the side with the stuff in there, the poo. And then that's pretty much done. When I started painting, we finally got that bit painted. I think it just needs a second coat, especially sort of around the edges. This wall is on that sort of end. It's actually quite nice. We're using sort of extra thick paint, so basically we put the plaster on, but we're not plastering over it because there's just no point. So we've basically painted all over it, and it actually looks really good. I can't wait. Listen, like, if you look at it here, apart from obviously the ladder and no floor panels, floor tiles, it's starting to look like an actual office. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that little bits there, and then crack on with some other bits. It's clean carpet laying time. Oh yes, this is gonna look amazing. It's still a bit dusty in here. It's just swept, but we're gonna lay pretty much down to like about there, and that'll be it then. So we're on a Sunday of week 7, which means we are coming to the end. But you catch me outside, how about that? Because my parents have actually been working down it. Basically last night, yesterday, we did a lot down here. Unfortunately, I had a few other commitments I had to commit to in the evening time, but they actually came back down and did a lot more with the unit. And I haven't seen it yet, because apparently whatever it is they've done has changed this completely. So now this is a genuine reaction of what is to come. I'm not even going to walk sort of directly in. You can probably see it before me, but oh my God, wow. Okay. Oh, this looks unreal. This looks amazing. I do have crumbs on me. I've just been to Greg. Wow. Do you know what? This has changed it. Now I'm going to stick some lights on, and I'll sort of talk you through why I'm really excited. So obviously they've put dust sheets down. I knew they put the dust sheets down because of, obviously, they don't want the carpets getting dirty. Because obviously still got a lot to do. Obviously I've still got that to do. I've still got the bits put up there as well. But the reason is that if I look at it, if you ignore the rubbish there, for me, and obviously if that was attached to the actual, to me, this looks like an office. This looks, and it's starting to get amazing. Like, we've done that now. That's dry. Actually looks quite good. Now, we didn't sand around there because we didn't feel we needed to. But we do have to hang something up because I think that corner there, the plasterboard has unfortunately started to crack a little bit. Which isn't too much, it's not going to crack anywhere else, hopefully, fingers crossed. So we're going to stick up a nice picture up there. Obviously, we've still got all that. We do have to actually sand that down, but we've got to do it by hand and up there as well and down there. But basically, this is going to be painted today. But oh my God, finally, this is starting to take shape. And I really can't wait. Now, another thing we're going to try and do is today I'm going to try and take measurements of the kitchen area, purely for the fact that now we've got that in there done, almost. We're going to try and get in here done, but as you can see, still got a bit of rubbish. And in the bathroom, we still don't have. Basically, we took out a sink because it was rotten. It's actually down there. It's actually quite smelly. But basically, we need to get a unit for that, and that's going to go there. We have a unit on the side as well. There's a small one. And then obviously we've got all that in there. All this wood's got to go either home or we're tempted to slap it in the actual unit for the moment. All these doors are going to go. All the bits of wood on there have all got to be taken off, and all this has got to be gone apart from the air fryer. And then I'm going to get some lino. We're going to lino this floor and that floor, but we're going to focus on this one. Lino the lot, and it will actually start then to look like a kitchen. My mother's actually been painting away. I think it just needs one extra coat. There's not really much else to do in sort of here to make it look alright. We are actually going to get rid of these water pipes here. We're actually going to run the feed down because up here just looks tacky. Just looks tacky. I think we may need to do a bit of paint on the ceiling as well. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that in the next sort of like week or so. A lot of spider webs need to go in. Dad's actually going to come down and tile this bit of wall today. But yeah, what's made it a little bit harder this week is that obviously today's Easter, so obviously firstly happy Easter to you all. But it's made it a little bit harder because no shops are open. We should have gone yesterday, but we didn't realise on some bits that we didn't need and things. But I can't wait to move in because it's going to make it so much easier. I'm going to go to work, finish work, and literally walk through this door and work on either one or two of my cars. Now, another thing I'm also going to do today, because it is coming up to the last week now of the car build, I need to get this car done today as well, which isn't going to help too much. I've also got Monday as well, which obviously is still bank holiday, still technically not allowed to work in my line of work. But it still means then I've still got some bits to do anyway, work-wise, but then I can also finish off this as well. I am waiting on a parcel from Driftworks. Now, what the issue is, which I'll go to on my car one because it's probably best to just explain it on there. But with the car, it just looks amazing. I can't wait to get it back on the road. We've figured out the misfire. It's got a few fluids to top up here and there. And then I've also been doing a cleaning here as well. So as I mentioned, the cupboard now I've actually made flat to the wall. I moved the air compressor over here. All of that is going to go up there. The welder's going to come over there. There's a lot of rubbish down there, bagged up rubbish. All the containers that were here, they're under there now, which makes it nice and easy. These wheels, obviously, they're going to be gone shortly because they're going to be actually on the car, so that doesn't matter, along with the side skirts and the spoiler. The only other bit we've got to clean now is actually down there, which is Ollie's end. I need to get him back down here. He's way on holiday at the moment to actually sort of clean that end. I think he's going to try and get a cupboard for all this gear as well. But yeah, honestly, this place is going to be amazing. Honestly, I just can't wait. I'm going to attempt to do a TikTok live while working on my car. I don't know why. I feel like doing some live videos down here. which, yeah, I honestly just feel like it may be worth it. Another good thing as well is obviously with this office being done, I'm now going to be able to make some videos here as well in a better environment. Now I do make a lot of videos at home at my PC. Problem is, it ain't the best sort of location to do it. It's too compact, whereas now, because my desk is going here, I have a white background. So I have a nice background to make some videos and bits as well. Because the computer I've got for my work, basically I can use it for my own personal stuff. But yeah, this place looks amazing. The carpet has really transformed it. I knew it was going to, but I didn't realise it was going to do it this much. And then we've still actually got enough carpet tiles as well to do in there, but obviously we can't do any of that in there yet because we've got all the tools, or even for outside. I don't know what happened with the clip there, just randomly stopped. But yeah, basically we need to get a load of like storage solutions because it's good and all having them down here, but most of these tools now won't actually be used while it's down here, so I may actually take a lot of them home. All the tiles are going to be gone anyway, but for us to move in, we don't need this little room to be done. Obviously, this room and the bathroom can be done along the way. It's just prioritising the kitchen now, and I've got things like network cables and things to install when I finally get some. So, yeah, we're going to focus on these, and then we can move in finally. But, yeah. Unreal, man. This is looking so good. So that again concludes week 7, and as usual, I'm filming this at the start of week 8, so I am on the same things, but got a lot done. There's going to be a lot going on in week 8. Well, not as much. We are back to work as normal. Tomorrow, so today's still Monday. So we're back to work tomorrow, but I've still got a few things to do today. I've got my next video. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for next week. Again, Friday, 5 PM. And I'm going to give you a tour next week's video of what's going on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching.